Kawasaki KD80, just kick it. Kawasaki KM100, just kick it. Kawasaki KE100, just kick it. Welcome to the Kevin Bergeron YouTube channel. I'm your host, Kevin. If you like working on vintage two-strokes and how-to videos, I'm your guy. So welcome. And if you guys could do me one other favor, is hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, so when I post a video, you don't miss out. I'll talk to you guys later. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here, coming back at you with another video. So what are we looking at? This is that 400 first look that I got from a gentleman that I made a quick trade for. And let me tell you something, guys. I lost a ton of footage on this bike. So I'm waiting for parts to come in for Brian's motor, which is right there. And I'm waiting for a seal on another motor. So I figured I got to get some content out there. So it's going to be on this one. Sorry. So anyway, I literally lost all the footage. So I took off the front fairing, the buckets, all that happy stuff. I got all that off here. It didn't have spark. I put a new ignition coil on it. I put a new CDI box, which is right here, located underneath the tank. Right there. I did that. I got spark back. So I'm just telling you what I already did on the video. It had the spark plug broke. This one right here broke off inside the engine. It was a nightmare to get out. And in fact, it's on the tray here. It literally, the spark plug broke right clear off. Right there. So see the plug. So anyway, and now I'm trying to get the carburetors off, and you can see that the rubber, these are the intake, the rubber boot is actually bonded to this, and these are, I mean, they're gone. I don't think there's much hope for this engine. I'm telling you right now, if this thing even tries to start, I'll be impressed. So let me get you guys in the stand and let's get crack-a-lackin'. But before I do, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, so when I post a video, you don't miss out. All right, let me get you guys in the stand and we'll get crack-a-lackin'. All right, I apologize for the angle. I got actually the bike's not even on the kickstand. It's actually leaning up against another engine over there. So I'm trying to take off the intake bolts right now, and you can see the oxidization that's on these, and I'm assuming these are gonna break. One of them already, actually one of them did come off. The top one came off. I did just before the video. I'm very surprised that that came off. Holy crap. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. That actually came out without breaking. Alright, now, yeah, you can see how bad that is. Look at that. Just toasted. Alright, let's see if we can get that back one in there. From this side, because I got the carbs are off. Carbs are junk. Everything's junk. I gotta pull those off in a minute. So let's see if we get these bolts. This one here, I was able to crack loose to the top one. So I got 3 out of 4 out, guys. 3 out of 4. And when I say guys, I mean girls and guys. Just, you know, in general form. Alright, hold on one second. Kind of crazy here. Okay. Oh my god, all 4 of them came out. What are the odds of that? Looking at this, with all that corrosion and oxidation, what are the odds of the screws actually coming out? Unbelievable. I'm cool with that. Alright, now I gotta see if I can get the carburetors off, and that is going to be a chore in itself. So, because the throttle cables don't move because the throttle plates don't move. So let me see. Oh, okay. So I disconnected the cables outside of doing the video on it because it was an absolute nightmare because everything's just rust. It would have been the longest boring 25 minutes. I kid you not. Yes, 25 minutes because the rack of carburetors, the cable ends were locked into these. So I'm looking at this and, well, they don't move so easy. So pretty tight to move. Look at the gum. Let's take a look and see what these carburetors look like on the inside. I'm gonna give me a minute. I'm gonna take the bolts off. Just kind of curious to see what they're going to look like inside here and if they can even be cleaned. These are like welded on there. Everybody's like, oh, you're hitting it with a hammer. Good one, Kevin. Yeah, these are welded. Oh, look at that. Look what's coming out of it. Look at that. Let's take a peek. Ready? Shall we? Ugh. Oh. Ugh. You smell that? Look at that. That right there is gnarly. Look at that. That can be cleaned. Yeah, the floats even work. Floats go up and down. I can make that look good. Alright. Let me go clean this real quick. If I can get to see if I can get this cleaned up. I have a yeah. I'll be right back. Alright, honest opinion. What do you think? How's it look? That look nice? A lot better? Huh? That YouTube approved? Oh yeah, look, someone knows how to clean carburetors. Okay. Let me put the bolts back on this and we'll move on. Okay, alright, put the bolts back on. One more quick peek, huh? She's a beaut, Clark, she's a beaut. So, there's not much tech talk in this video. This is just kind of a, you know, getting back into the groove of things, cleaning this thing up, trying to get this thing to even see if it would start. I don't even know if this thing will run. So this is more of a will it run video, because this thing hasn't been started in many, many years. As you can tell just by looking at the carburetors. Now, many of you guys are at home going, holy crap, I should send my carburetors to Kevin and have him clean them. Alright guys, I gotta confess, I do know how to clean carburetors, but I cheated. I have a complete, this is the set that you just saw with that caca. I'm not even using these carburetors. They are going to be cleaned. They'll be on a future one, because these did look like that at one point. I'm just, for video, I'm just doing these ones. So these are the other set that I have kicking around. They've been on the shelf for about a year now. I picked up another CM400 a while back, and the gentleman who had these carburetors had cleaned them. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take these bowls off, check them, and make sure that they are in fact RTG, ready to go. And they are. He did an amazing job cleaning them, so I can't take credit for that. Unfortunately, I forgot the gentleman's name, who I got the CM400 from, or CB400. But what do you call it there? I got that as in a trade, I believe. as well. So I do have some extra CM400 parts, and pretty happy with that. Okay, so that's that. I'm not even hooking the cables up on this. I'm just going to see if we can get this thing to start and idle, because I think I may have to buy new cables. Alright, now we got to clean up the intake side of this. I'm not going to use these boots. I have to get new boots. One of them is ripped. So I'm going to take this boot off real quick. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing up here. I'm just taking off this carburetor boot. What's it all about? This one right here. Let's see if I can pop it right out of the box. Fold it in, then squeeze it down, and oh, you're stuck at the bottom, aren't you? Yep, there you go. Okay, good. No. Ugh. Yeah, get those on eBay. All right. Now I have to get my air line, which is right here, and blow off all this junk. So I'm gonna put my hand over here. All right, everybody. Watch your eyes. I'm going to blow off all this oxidation. There we go. Okay. And now I got to clean up these. See how they're all really just corroded. So we got to clean these up, make them smooth. So I'm going to go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right. So with a lot of crazy glue, some epoxy, and some of that, what do you call it there, clay putty, I was able to refabricate those into these. No, I'm just kidding. These are here I got on eBay. They're pretty cheap too. They were like 12 bucks for the set, and they came with new clamps. So on these, here's a little tip for you. See that dot right there? That always faces up. Okay, so you have like this. Now if you put this one on this side, now it's going to be clocked differently. Okay, so you want to make sure that they're facing up and in the right spot. I believe that's how that one goes, like that. Some of them don't have a reference, so there's typically a little groove or a mark on them. But you'll figure out how they go. So let me what do you call it? Let me get the furthest one on right now, then we'll do the front one. Okay, so this bike right here has been sitting for, like I said, a very, very long time. So I'm just setting these in here. I was going to tighten up the back one first, but I'll do them both together. So hang on with you guys here. Okay, so now I got to make sure I can get these in there with these boots, because they're kind of funky the way these ones want to go on. The other ones are easy to take off because the boot ripped off. They sat for so long. I actually have to do these to my CB350. Going with the 360 engine, if you've seen that video. I've never done intake boots on that thing. I'm just going to reach in and do these back ones here. Okay, good. Alrighty. I hope everybody's doing well too. I know it's been a while since I've been making videos, and I just started, like I said, we're doing the merch, and I'm just hopefully to finish off all my open projects this month, which is awesome. I'm going to throw the clamps on. I throw them, I clock them so that the screw is out, obviously, like that. Okay, now for a little tech tip. Alright, for the tech tip, here's your intake right here. These are aluminum, these are rubber. These right here have to seat into this groove right here, the rubber part of the little bump part that sticks out. Okay, if you put these in dry, you're going to be fighting with them. So use a little bit of oil. I prefer to use two-stroke oil on them, just because, well, I'm a two-stroke kind of guy. But give them a nice coat around the thing. Put a little bit of oil in the intake, it ain't going to hurt it. However you want to do it. You just want to make sure it's coated with oil. I like the two-stroke oil. It makes it a little nicer, burns off, and doesn't what do you call it there? Leave all that extra that motor oil does. But if motor oil is all you have, by all means use it. Transmission fluid also works great. Okay, now I'm going to set these carburetors into place the best I can. Be careful of your boots because you don't want to rip them. Okay, put the bottoms in and roll them up. Just like that until they're into their new homes. Okay, once they're into their new home, grab your clamps and feel free to just tie them down. Now once again, I am not using any cables on these carburetors right now because I don't care. I just want to start this. I want to see if I can at least get this thing to start. This thing hasn't been ran in a very long time. Cable wise, I can just pull it up by hand, operate the choke that way. Throttle, I don't care about. I just care about the thing even starting, because after it starts, I'm not going to rev it anyway, so I don't care about that. I do care that that there's no leaks and that the whole thing's on. Then after that, I'll go ahead and I'll assemble everything. But for this, I just want to hear this thing start. Alright, time to figure out those carburetors and see if we can put some fuel to them. Alright, so to do that, I'll make this little bottle squirter here. Hook it up to the... Okay, good, that fits. Make sure there's no leaks. Good there, it's coming back up, the bubbles. I don't even know if the firing order is correct on this. Well, we're going to find out. Oh, almost fell over. Okay. I say, let's try it. Okay, now, key on. Okay, choke on like this. Nope, nothing. Okay, I wonder if we lost spark. Or just didn't have enough fuel in there. Might be low on compression too. Nope, okay. Alright, so I just went in and had supper, and now I'm back outside here. I figured before I went to supper I'd throw it on the charger, see if that helped at all. Alright, because when we tried starting a few minutes ago, it was too low. By the way, this is really super cool. All I can smell is gas in here. So I think I might have to check out those carbs. Alright, let's try spinning it over a little bit. Now, judging from the carburetors, the condition of the carburetor, I'm going to say, and all the rust, you see all the rust on top of the, what do you call it, the fender, and just the sheer condition of those carburetors, I'm going to say this thing hasn't ran in like 15, 20 years at best. Alright, so, and all the corrosion in the intake. I mean, when you sit there, you look at the corrosion. I put a block of wood down too. I threw that in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to put my butt in your face here. Hold on. See if I can't. Threw a board down. Alright, now I just grabbed the board, I threw the board down so we can try operating the bike. I figured that right there would be a little bit better, so both carburetor floats are at the same, you know, you get what I'm saying. Alright. And my carburetor, let's try it here. Oh. It sounds like it wants to go, but it can't. Let me rig up a better gas system for this, because I'm bottle feeding it with this one right here, but I'm running out of fuel kind of quickly here. Hold on. Oh, that actually just went down. Let's try that. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, it started there for a second. I mean, I had to hold the button on. Come on! Ah, come on, you're right there. Uh-oh, it ran for a second. I'm right there. Come on! All right. Oh, I'm like right there. Okay, let me rig up a fuel system, and then we'll try this again. I'm going to go get my new development, which I'm going to show you guys my new tank. Alright, so I made this guy right here. This is a 5 horsepower Tecumseh snowblower tank, and I just took a piece of sheet metal and bended it. You can see it went to a unit of some sort. And then I'm going to put my fuel line on the bottom, right on that little nipple there, and put some gasoline in this. And then we'll try it. Nice and clean inside there, so that's good. Alright, let me get this thing set up here. I'll let you here. And let's see if we can't get some gasoline in this thing. Because I think we're so close. Okay. Put this into the frame. Like so. Oh, I'm going to have to still hold that and go that, and let me get my gas can and put some gasoline in it and see if this helps at all. I think what's happening is, I think the other one's holding a vacuum and the fuel's not getting into that secondary carburetor. Well, not the secondary carburetor, the second carburetor. Okay. Alright, that's what I got for fuelage in there. Okay, put this over here. Put the gas cap on it. Oh yeah, now you can see fuel in the line, right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, because I'm kind of right in your way. Right there's some gasoline. Right, the level's right there, so, alright. Let's see if it'll go. Okay, alright, here we go. Ah, that's what it needed! Oh, okay. It is running on its own! Sounds terrible. Oh, won't throttle up. Yeah. This got some sticky valves in there, you can hear them. Engine's a little knocky. Actually, let's check the oil again. See if I can get a pair of pliers. That was the first run, guys. That was the first run. About 15, 20 years or so. Okay. Wonder what the oil looks like now that it's all stirred up. Actually, the oil doesn't look bad at all. I need a rag. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna change it, but look at that. You guys can see that or not. She's full and clean. I think this thing just needs to run. Alright, let's see if it comes out of it. Engine sounds terrible. Yeah, I'm getting equal. I don't know what that knocking is. Oh, it sounds like a lifter up here, a rocker arm. Hear that? Yeah, that's a rocker arm up top. Hasn't ran in a long time. It does have oil pressure. The oil light went out. And I can't throttle it. Didn't like that. All right. Yeah, it's got some sticky valves in there. We'll let it build up heat. Now the tone changed. Hear it? It's like it's going away. Yeah, is it, yeah, it's got gas. Oh, wait a minute, the gas can't probably get down to it. Hold on. Here we go. Boy, is that weird. It sounds weird, really weird. Sounds like a rocker arm. And I'll probably break the cap open and take a look inside there after. I'm not doing it on today, but I just wanted to hear it run. It runs, but I'm hearing the top end ticking, knocking. Fire's right back up. I mean, the carburetors are clean, they're like brand new. Alright, let's turn the throttle up a little bit. There's a knob underneath here. You can hear the intake valve stick just popping out the carburetor. I can still hear that ticking in the front there. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and see what it does. It throttled up on its own. It's popping out the exhaust. Hear it? And it's leaking oil down below. The knocking stop. Oh, too low. Yeah. Definitely has to have some valve adjustments. You can hear it popping. See what it does? It picks up on its own. The throttle is not hooked up. This doesn't work at all. I don't have the cables hooked up. Oh yeah, I didn't like that. But yeah, no, the cables are right here. They're not even hooked up. Can actually pull them right clear through. See? Yes, you guys know, not even hooked up. All right, now. But the fire's right back up. But doesn't like that. I don't know what that is. That's a valve adder adjustment and sticky rocker arms. I'll let the hot oil get up in there. Actually coming outside because it's getting kind of foggy in there. It clears up. Yeah, I just heard a flame in the exhaust. Yeah, it's definitely, well, definitely warming up for the first time in a very long time. Wow. Alright, so I guess we got ourselves a running engine. Unfortunately, I'm gonna, well, not unfortunately, it should be done anyway. I gotta remove this cap right here, there's 2 bolts here, and then take this, oh, look at, you can see the mouse nest in there too, guys. Pull that off and do a valve adjustment. And I'm going to go through a couple of heat cycles with it. You know, run it, let it warm up, run it, let it warm up, run it, let it warm up, and then I'll do a cold adjustment to it. And the reason for that is to let the oil circulate, because it hasn't been up there for years. That's with a Z. The oil did look good, so I'm happy with that. I will change it. But this engine right here actually has 2 intake valves per cylinder and 1 exhaust. And now that the engine's been running, the ticking that was up in the top end is now gone. So when I fire it up, that part's gone. So that right there cured itself with the ticking, but there's still a stuck valve. So let me see if I can get to this. See if that calms it down at all. Yeah, that calms it down a little bit. I can still hear it a little bit. I wonder if it's the starter clutch I'm hearing kicking. That's the leak right there, but it seemed to stop leaking. It is nice and quiet now. Still gonna, even though it quieted it down, I still have to do the valve adjustment. When they've been sitting for so long, it's just one of those things you gotta do. And you don't know when the last time it was done either. Yeah, hear that? Every now and then it's giving a pop. That means the exhaust valve is hanging out open. It's not seating all the way. So there's a piece of debris that might be getting in there, holding that valve slightly open, and then letting the fire out. Seems like it's on this side. Yeah, I think it is. Runs great though. Listen to it. Not doing that thing again. I'm just gonna shut it down. Typically, when they heat up and they start sealing up with the compression better, they run better. So I think that's what's going on. So definitely gonna do. I'm gonna run this a little bit more. Not obviously not on camera. I'm gonna let it run through a couple more heat cycles. Then when it's cold, one day I'll pull this off. I'm gonna have to go shopping for this thing because it needs everything. What does it need? It needs the handlebars. It needs the light pedestals. It doesn't even have back ones. They're supposed to mount right here. They're gone because they were all that light bar crap that was on this thing. Front fender, master cylinder's gone. There's just a lot. These are deteriorated and gone. It needs intake boots for that right there. Carburetors are all set. They're nice and rebuilt. Did a great job on those. It's got new intake boots, so we're good there. It's got new plugs, new coil, used CDI box from eBay. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. So we now have it up and running, and now the next step is, oh, you want to see what one thing I like about this bike? Let's see one thing I like about this. My CB350 has this too. It's not only electric, it's also kickstart. Hey, let's try that. I have it out right here because I was getting to the carburetor. Let's try it out. Let's see if this thing's gonna even work. Okay, ready? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Okay. Okay, ready? Nope. It turns the motor over, but I can't do it like this. Just a little kick. No. Won't restart like that. Oh, almost. There we go. Oh yeah, a lot of debris. A lot of debris in there. Alright. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here because I'm getting tired. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. And this was our first start on the 1978. I think this is a CB. It said CB on the title. CB400 Hondamatic. So, anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And, oh, yeah, what else do I have to get for this thing? The back rack, the fender, the whole tail light assembly. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. So, it's been a rough day. But, yeah, so we have a lot of stuff to get for this thing. The tank is actually surprisingly in good shape, as you saw in the first look. The seat's okay, but it will work. It'll be fine on here. I got the side covers. The wiring's not that bad. I had to modify this harness, which was in that video that you guys didn't get to see because it got deleted and not even in my trash, but I had to modify that, so I'm going to make those permanent there or with a regular connector on them. And then, yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out!